As they try to figure out how to spend billions of dollars of your money, Republican state lawmakers want to make a lot of changes to how teachers do their jobs and what power the governor actually has.
Yeah, the House is hurrying to pass a budget this week, but Democrats are raising a lot of concerns about it going far beyond just the spending.
Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland live in Raleigh getting answers about how this could impact you. Michael.
And there are a lot of changes Republicans want to make that they haven't been able to get done just through passing bills. But Governor Cooper is pushing back on this, calling them sneaky and damaging. Beyond what your kid's teacher gets paid, the budget Republicans in the House just rolled out this week would also affect how they teach.
I think it's a dangerous track to be going on.
They want to have the authority, which they should as a parent, to know what their kid is being or what their child is being instructed.
Amid the debate over critical race theory, the budget calls for learning materials to be posted online and for local schools to set up committees for people to take their complaints and challenge those materials.
It takes it out of the hands of the people, of the professionals that should be.
Is this about second guessing the teachers?
No, this isn't second guessing. This is coming from parental support. We've received a bunch of emails and correspondence from folks back home.
Democratic Governor Roy Cooper said Tuesday the House version of the budget is an improvement over the Senate version, but called changes like this damaging. The budget does include some things teachers have pushed for, like pay raises, restoring the pay boost for people with master's degrees, and eliminating the requirement that teachers pay $50 to help hire a sub when they take a personal day. It also limits the governor's emergency powers, the ability for Democratic Attorney General Josh Stein to enter into certain lawsuits, and for the Board of Elections to be able to settle lawsuits. Republicans have been frustrated about that since last year when the board agreed to changes impacting the rules of the election. Democrats say that should be handled elsewhere.
Because the Senate did a thing that we did a thing. Well, you know, two wrongs don't make a right.
We are responding to the constituents that we hear on both sides of the issue as to just how strong those powers need to be. Should one man be in control?
The House is on track to pass their version of the budget by Thursday. The governor said today he does think it's better than what the Senate passed in June, but in his words, that doesn't make it good. It's unclear how long it's going to take all of them to find a compromise. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.
All right, Michael, thank you.